What's going on, guys? So I just left out of an interview. I think it went really well. This interview lasted an hour. It was a 3-panel interview. It was 2 peers and upper management. Guess who I will be reporting to if I got the job. But we talked about the systems that they use in this call center. I'm familiar with them. Been in call centers forever. I'm familiar with the systems. Even the older system they mentioned, I was like, wow, you guys are using some old systems. The hours are, oh my gosh, y'all, 8 to 5:30. I can get with that. I can definitely get with that. My teams would probably be a little larger, but I would have a team lead assigned to me, so which wouldn't be a problem. But the job does not sound hard at all, and the fact that I would have peers there that could be my support system, oh my goodness. Because at Sharp, in my department, I was it. I didn't have a counterpart that could help me. I was it. I was the only supervisor. That was it. I was it. But here it's a team environment, and it sounds like a really good company. And this job would give me work-life balance. And this is all I want. This is all I want. Work-life balance with a good salary. Because I would actually be making more here than I was at my previous position at Sharp. Anyway, I'm still sitting in the parking lot. Let me head home and I'll talk to y'all later. What's up, guys? So it's 7:57. I haven't changed clothes from this morning when I had that interview. I ran the DMV because, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I kept my North Carolina license, and they are like days away from expiring, so I now have to get a California license. So now I am officially a Californian. Yeah, because I kept my driver's license from North Carolina, and now I have to change my license over to California. I have no other choice. So yeah, I went to DMV to get that changed over. And y'all, wanted to talk to y'all. I know the last video I touched on some things on YouTube, but then, oh my gosh, y'all, YouTube. It is not the same place that it used to be when I first got on YouTube. When I first started blogging, I was like, I'm just going to do this because I want to have reminders of when my granddaughter was young. And so that's one reason I started vlogging, just to have a place to store all these videos I wanted to do of her. And then it turned into that. It went from that to, you know what, I'm just going to vlog my whole family. And we'll look back at the videos and be like, oh, I remember that. Well, I remember when I was packing to move to California. I remember where I was at this place in time with this video. So that's what YouTube has been for me. And I say that to say this. YouTube has dramatically changed. Dramatically changed. I mean, you have people on here arguing daily, and one thing I don't understand is, when is somebody going to decide to disengage? When is somebody going to decide to fly high above the drama? Because you don't have to answer every antagonizing shade that somebody throws at you. You really don't. Should I speak on it? Yeah, I'm gonna speak on it. So it's this young woman I watch, Rita the Baddest Roaster. I'm not subscribed to her. I will click on her when she comes into my recommendeds. Normally I'll go on her chats and look. I don't really say anything. I have said something twice in her chats, and both times she was like really emotional, and she was upset. So, you know, I came into the chat. Normally, like I said, when I go on to read the chats, she come up in my recommendeds, but it was 2 times that she was real upset. One time it was like a bunch of trolls in there attacking her, and she was just crying and really upset. And, you know, I said, listen, get off camera. Don't give these people what they want. they're provoking you and you're just giving them what they want, just it's gonna be okay. Just get off camera. Well, she stayed on camera arguing with the trolls. And one thing you have to understand, you're never gonna win when you argue with a troll. Their job and their objective is to piss you off to the point where you lose all rationale. Like, that's a troll's job. They're there to piss you off till you can't be rational or reasonable in your response. So she was pissed off, and she just they kept antagonizing her, and she kept arguing, and I was like, well, this is where she's gonna go with it. So I stopped, saying anything. Then there was another time recently where she was locked out of something. I thought it was a bank account. Actually, it was something about money, and I thought that maybe somebody had compromised her bank account. And I said, hey, you can go do go ahead and dispute the charges or whatever it is, and they'll give you a temporary credit. And then it was, as I listened, it was that she couldn't get into her Google AdSense account or something, and people were helping her get into that. And I was like, oh, well, that's, I'm not monetized, so I don't, But I say that I'm bringing her up for a reason, guys. Now, let me just say this. I'm not a subscriber reader. I'm not. Rita is an acquired taste. Truly, she is. Sometimes I can watch Rita, and sometimes I'm like, just not in the mood today. But one thing I can say, I never leave a thumbs down, and I'll never leave a mean, malicious comment, because that's just not who I am. The 2 times I did actually come out of the bushes, as so they say, and say something, that was because I saw this woman upset, emotionally upset, and I myself don't like to see people upset. I get that she's found what she feels is her niche and something to connect with others through. However, what she needs to understand is, before she's a content creator, she's a wife. Before she's a content creator, she's a mother. Before she's a content creator, she's a matriarch of her family. I say that to say this. She represents her husband. She represents her children. Now, if her husband's friends was to ever click on some of the videos that she's done, what would be the feedback that he would get from his friends? Would they clown him or say, like, what is going on? Like, what is your woman on there wilding out? If her older children's friends clicked on the videos with some of the things that I've seen her do, what would be the feedback from her children's friends to them? Would they be like, what's wrong with your mother? So you have to ask yourself that before you get on camera and just wild out. And I do get what she's doing. I know that Rita's focus is, was Super Chat, and now it's Cash App. And she'll say, I'm putting on the show. But see, you got to be careful. Are people laughing with you or at you? I don't understand what would provoke her to pull her dentures out. Like, is that... I mean, I honestly didn't find it funny when she did it. I was like, oh my God. And the first thing I thought is, her kids, her husband, what if their friends saw this? What would they think? Because that's how I look at things. Like, when I walk out that door, I represent my husband. When I walk out that door, I represent my kids. When I walk out that door, I represent my family. Some of those skits that I've seen her do, and it's only like 2 that I've seen her do that I'm like, oh my God, oh my goodness. I'm gonna show you the 2 that I'm talking about. One that I was looking at, and let me just say before I slide these clips in, this is gonna be protected by the Fair Use Act. Rita, you put this on your public platform on YouTube. I'm offering my commentary and my opinion based on that. However, I don't want you to think this is anywhere shade towards you, because it's not. It's just giving you some insight of how you as a mother represent your husband as a wife, your children as a mother. I'm talking to you woman to woman, mother to mother, wife to wife. See, everybody can't talk to you like that. Some of your supporters are not wives. Some of your supporters are not mothers. Some of your supporters are not wives and mothers. We happen to be wife combination mother. Some people are just wives with no children. Some people have children with no spouse. I'm talking to you as a matriarch to matriarch. How you represent your family says a lot. Oh my goodness. Here come my daughter with my baby. I don't know why she bringing my baby out here. Did nobody tell her to bring my baby out here? I came out here to do a video without her. She not gonna stay still at all.
Who you talking about? This one right here?
Yeah, no, she's not gonna stay still. And don't put her down, because then she'll disappear.
You right. She do too much.
Yeah, look at my baby.
I don't know why she doing that.
She's looking at the light.
Light just came on.
I'm about to turn that off so she won't be so distracted.
Who we out here talking about? I want to join in the gossip too.
Rita, the baddest roaster. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Remember the video I showed you that she was doing and she took her teeth out in the front?
Oh, that train wreck.
See? And she's only being honest. And then there was another video she did and her breast was exposed.
Come on, you scared her. You hit her face.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You gonna play it back and you'll see you did.
I hit your face, boo-boo.
You did.
I did your face.
Or maybe you moved too fast.
I probably moved too fast for her. But that's what I'm talking about.
See,
people
she gotta get away from you.
People are gonna offer opinions like that because we are individuals and we see things differently. Me, I see a mother trying to get super chat or a Cash App to take care of family, but people don't know that. So what costs are you willing to misrepresent your family?
And yourself.
And yourself. And your platform. Because if I had dentures, the only people would need to know is the people that need to know.
My dentist.
My husband and my kids, because I might need, like, hey, I need to go give me some denture cream.
Please. I had an aunt that I didn't know wore a wig for a long time. Don't nobody needs to know.
Right.
I came in and her wig was on the bed. I thought she was dead.
So there are some things that should just be a need to know basis, and I just think that when you, like, in the kitchen with your breast exposed or you taking out your teeth, I get it. I understand why.
Her breasts were exposed?
Oh yeah. She was doing a parody of this guy named Nature Boy, and she had this like sheet thing over here, and her breasts are like, she has very large breasts that they swing kind of low. And she turned around, and the thing, I was like, oh my God, if her husband, she has a husband. And I'm thinking, if her husband's friends saw this, what would they think?
Her husband obviously just as crazy as she is.
No, he's not though. He doesn't like the stuff that she does on camera.
Well.
He doesn't, but he can't stop her.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not on camera with her.
A hot mess.
And I think at one point in time, she was really toned down, and it came across like, okay, I'm just going to roast and gag some of these content creators I see out here making a mockery of themselves. But then, for some reason, she amped it up. I don't know if people said, you need to do more, or maybe the more she did, the more money she saw she was getting, and then she just kept revving it up. But she just started misrepresenting herself in so many ways. Hey, baby. She's looking. I'm just looking. Go on back over there then. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Till next time, we're keeping up with Des.